Hi friends, welcome back everyone to Angel Trading Friend. This is Prince here, and a very happy new year to each and every one of my family friends from my YouTube subscribers. May I wish that this year 2020 be very grateful to you, very prosperous to you, and also thank you everyone for all the wishes which you all gave to me as well. Friends, so you'll be wondering what is that in today's video you're going to get, and as the heading subject, as the subject of the video, it is going to be our New Year resolution. So previously when I was talking to somebody, the person was telling me all these New Year resolutions are all old fashioned. But then I told him, friend, old is gold. Okay, yes, it makes a difference having a resolution, and at least if not for full year, if you are able to keep it at least for 3 or 4 months continuously, if you are able to keep up your resolution, then it will be very useful, very fruitful. So what is that resolution which I am going to suggest to you all today in this year 2020, and also how to keep it up, because the biggest challenge of taking resolution is how do we sustain it, because the Josh, the initial Josh will be there for hardly 1 week or 2 weeks, but then how does the Josh continue, how to keep up the Josh. So what are the activities to be done to maintain this resolution till end of the year? All those things I'll be giving update in this particular video. So stay tuned till end of the video. You'll be getting full update about this. Okay, friends. So you would have thought about many things about what resolutions you must keep, or what you have to plan and all those things. So I have thought well, have seriously thought too much, and I felt that this is one thing which is very important, and that is what I thought I will share it with you. And I recommend it to all my subscribers, all those who are very serious about the trading. This resolution is going to be very useful, and it might sound very simple, very easy, but trust me, it is not going to be easy. And what it is all about, it's very simple. The resolution which I am also going to keep, I'm already doing it, but I want to make sure that I use it for the full year. And I'm also suggesting you all is that we are going to use a single strategy all through this year. Yes, you heard correctly. We are going to follow a single strategy for a full year, or at the most worst case at least for 6 months. We are not going to change even if you are having a loss, or even if you are having continuous losses or drop downs or all those things. We are not going to change a strategy. Friends, this might be sounding very simple, and it might be sounding very useless to you all, but the magic which it has is really 100 folds. It will make a big difference in your trading career. Just try to do this. Try to not to change a strategy from day one, that is from today to January 1st. Make sure you use a simple strategy, and the strategy has to have an edge. It's not that you just follow some blindly strategy and you will keep continuously making some loss. Select a strategy which has an edge. You can select any of my strategies available on YouTube, or if you feel that you have a comfortable strategy of your own, you can follow it. There is no compulsion on which strategy to follow. To be frank, strategy does not make any difference at all, because in stock market there are only two probabilities: either you make profit or you make loss. So it is 50-50 ratio. Just that you have to make sure you get 60% of the hit ratio. You just have to make sure that your probability is little higher, nothing else. And if at all you follow the strategy till the last, that 10% extra edge which you have, only then will result in profit to you. Because if at all you are having continuous loss, and if you skip the strategy and you divert to some other strategy, then there might be a time when you start making continuous profits. So you will miss all those profits. Okay, friends, with a lot of difficulties, all those mentorship students, I'm able to make them follow a single strategy, because many of them keep getting tempted. They start asking me, sir, how do I implement your mentorship program to this strategy, or how shall I start? Shall I divert to that strategy, this strategy? Lots of them get tempted, but somehow by God's grace, since I'm monitoring them regularly, I keep telling them no diversion. At least for 6 months, no diversion. By continuously monitoring, I'm able to keep them following a single strategy. And you all know I follow very simple strategy. I just do a candle breakout strategy, nothing else. It's very simple. But the concept is not about strategy. You have to follow it daily with discipline. Now I'm going to tell you one more part. How do you make sure that you follow a strategy continuously for a long time? For this, I'll give you a very simple tool, very useful tool. I used this, which really helped me. Initially, when I also started my career, it was very difficult for me to follow single strategy, because as soon as I learn a strategy, when I backtest it is looking superb. When I start trading it, there'll be first day profit, second day profit, then there'll be some losses, and then emotionally, we are human beings. Emotionally, we feel that, oh, there's some mistake. So the strategy is not working. It has stopped working. So I really laugh when people start asking, sir, has the strategy stopped working? Or sometimes people say that, sir, the strategy has stopped working. There's nothing called as stopped working because there are only two probabilities, either profit or loss. So there's nothing like the strategy will work or not work. It will work. It is only that human beings, we have to adjust, we have to follow the discipline. Okay, so coming back to the tool which you have to use to make sure that you follow a single strategy for a long time, what you can do is start maintaining a track record. So what you can do, what I do is, everyone have a mobile. Mobile is common, everyone. I mean, to everyone. So just open an Excel sheet in your mobile and keep it, or otherwise you can also open a drive, Google Drive, so that from any device you can keep updating every time. So I use a Google Drive. If you're comfortable with Excel or you have any other software, you can use it. But keep a Excel handy with you always. So as soon as you trade, immediately put your date into that Excel and also mention like budget and actual. That means, as per our strategy today, it was supposed to be sell, and that is nothing but the budget. So as per theory, this is the value which has to be, and actual what has happened. Okay, write the name of the strategy which you're going to follow for a particular 1 year or 6 months. So say for example, you're following my latest Nifty 5-minute strategy. Okay, so put the date January 1st. This is going to be the strategy's theory. As per theory, today we had a sell. So the points are 56 points. We got profit today. And write down next to it actual. Actual, what happened? Were you able to enter exactly, or was there any issues, or did you do it wrongly? In case if you got the same thing, excellent, very good. So you write the same profit 56. So by this, what happens is you start daily tracking what is happening, what's the theory, because you know that when you do in Excel, I have shown you lots of backtested data. When you do in Excel, it shows profit, but when you're doing actual trading, many of them lose confidence. So to recover all this, I'm telling this idea. Start maintaining 3 columns: the date, the theoretical result which is supposed to be on that particular day, and also write the actual results also on that particular day. Friends, all those who are doing ATF mentorship program, by now you'll be knowing that why I was insisting on this Excel sheet, and I'm really happy to say that almost all are following Excel sheets, all are maintaining the track records. So by this, what happens is, like, once they complete a week or a month, they're able to look back and see that what mistakes they did, and as per actual this was, as per theory this was a result, and as per actual this was a result. So where they went mistake, where did they mistake, was there any lagging, was there any early jumping out of the trade? Because many people, what happens is, they'll see a good movement and then they'll see that there's some drawdown, there's a little Nifty coming back. Immediately they'll get panicked and they'll start booking the profit. But end of the day, you would have seen that Nifty would have gone more top, more high. So what happens in such scenarios is that by maintaining this track record, you'll be able to know your mistakes. So because of fear, I came out early, or because of greed, I came out early, but actually it had gone more further. So you can start comparing yourself from the theory and to the actual. So it makes a lot of difference, friends. For all of you who are already started and already following, very good. But all those who have not started still, I recommend this New Year resolution to you all. Start following a simple strategy for a long time. It will really make a difference. Mark my words. If you are able to maintain the record, that is what was the actual supposed to be and what you have got achieved, start maintaining the record, you will have a very big hand over your this new resolution. So friends, I recommend all this particular resolution to you all. So once again, wishing you all a very happy new year, and please do inculcate this habit of following a single strategy. Thank you and have a nice day.